Literally my worst nightmare is a foam banana, and I feel like that is a foam banana covered in chocolate. Hello everyone and welcome back to Putting Down Roots. Today we are going to be trying some New Zealand snacks that we've been told and they've been approved by Kiwis themselves that these are only to be bought in New Zealand. Just for context, we are British. We came over here about 3 weeks ago. So this is our first time trying any of these foods. So we're going to jump straight into it. First thing that we're going to try is some pineapple flavoured bites. Now these are Pack and Save's own brand, but we thought they'll taste the same. It'll be fine. So from what I understand, they are pineapple, just pineapple covered in chocolate. I don't know whether they're pineapple like dried chunks. I imagine they're not fresh, so they must be dried. Yeah. So covered in milk chocolate. Okay, you ready? Do you want to take one?
Please.
What's it gonna get? Is it gonna get a pineapple and chocolate? Okay.
Okay. Quite light.
Yeah, there's not. I almost feel like they might be like nougat.
Yeah. It doesn't really
like chewy.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Okay.
We'll see. I'm interested.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, very chewy. I couldn't break mine.
Oh yeah. It's not really.
Try the inside.
It's not pineapple. Well, it is.
It's like pineapple nougat.
It's like
marshmallow.
Yeah.
Nougat marshmallow.
I'm not getting much pineapple.
I am. This is very artificial pineapple. It's like a sweet with chocolate on top. Like, is it a chocolate or is it a sweet? It's alright though. I love pineapple.
Yeah, it tastes a bit like a flump.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like a fake marshmallow taste.
Yeah, fake marshmallow with.
But chocolate
not
over
so
it.
great chocolate. Maybe we should have got the home brand.
Yeah. Okay, these have health star ratings on. What would you rate it out of 5? Health star rating out of 5. Tom and Emma's rating out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5, what would I give that? Probably a 2.8.
Oh, I was going to say 2.5, so you've gone a little bit better.
2.8.
They're edible. I could
Little bit
happily chomp them, but I just don't know whether I'd choose to be honest. Well, we've got to get through the rest of the bag.
Right, so next up, we've got a mint treat.
Ooh!
Mint treat. Looks like a biscuit.
A bit like an after 8.
Bit like an after 8. It looks like it's got like a mint cream with on top of a chocolatey
And
biscuit.
I love mint cream.
In darkish chocolate.
I have high hopes for these, you know. If these are good, then these could be like my snack of the year, you know.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I can get them in straight away. They're very thin.
Very hard biscuit.
Yeah, quite a bit of chew. But the mint is really strong, so it cuts through it.
Yeah, the outside chocolate's not the best.
Oh, I don't like it. I just think I like anything with mint in though. So. Yeah, I would describe it. Taste of the middle bit is a bit like an after 8, same consistency. Almost like it's not proper squidgy, it's a bit crystallised in the middle. Yeah, I really like those. You're not eating the rest of yours, I might eat the whole thing.
No.
More for me.
What would you give that out of 5?
See, I think this is where we're going to differ. I would give that a 4.5 out of 5. I could see that as being my go-to biscuit.
Yeah, I'd give that a 3.3.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Not as minty as I wanted.
Really? Maybe I'm not so much of a mint fan as what I thought. We're only 2 bits of chocolate in, but I think we need something a bit more refreshing. So, next up, we're going to go for a red kiwi. Now, we also found out that they do golden kiwis here, but there was none of those in the shop.
Not in season.
Yeah, probably just not in season. So this, we're hoping, is going to be quite like blood orangey red on the inside.
No idea.
And maybe a bit sweeter. I feel like Laura said it might be sweeter than a normal kiwi. So we'll cut it open and show you, and then we're going to spoon it out and have a taste. Okay, so this is the inside. Look how pretty they look. It's so nice. So literally identical to a green kiwi, but it's just got a red orangey hue. Yeah, it looks fairly appetizing. It looks almost like a bit like grapefruity. Okay, we've got our spoons. This could be a bit messy.
I've never eaten a kiwi before.
You've never eaten a kiwi?
No.
Just in general?
You're gonna have to help me.
So you spoon. That's it. So you sort of like
Do you
spoon.
eat the seeds?
Yeah, it was all edible. I was saying yesterday I actually went through a period of my life where I ate the skin as well, because these aren't very hairy. These are actually hairy.
Yeah, not
hairy
hairless.
less. Hairless, yeah, that's the word. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to eat mine like that, so
Okay,
cheers. Oh, I've got skin.
Oh.
I've got skin. Sorry, that was not very...
See, I can't really compare that to a regular kiwi because I've never had a regular kiwi.
I believe that's your first kiwi. What do you think? Is it what you expected? a kiwi would be. Because
maybe a little bit less sweet than I thought.
I suppose you had just the thing. It was just going to be sweet. I love how you just stop eating and I'd keep going for it.
I'll have it in a bit.
So I really like that. I was probably down my dress or something. It is very red, and obviously kiwis are not the neatest thing to eat. They're quite messy. I would give that, a good like 3.5, 4. Like I could see having that as a fruit, especially because I think I could actually eat the skin, so you wouldn't have to. Because this bit's a bit of a faff. Whereas I feel like if you could just put it all in your mouth at one time, then it'd be a bit better.
Yeah.
So 3.5. I don't think it's
2.4.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
not my. It had a bit of an odd taste to start with. The aftertaste was nice and tart, but I didn't really particularly like the first bit. All right, so next up we've got a chocolate fish made by Cadbury. I don't think it'll be quite the same dairy milk as back home, but it is the chocolate covered marshmallow fish as kiwi as ... So, here we go.
It's just one.
It's whole one in there, so it's very light.
They like the nougat marshmallow thing.
It looks a bit pinky on the inside, so I think when I split this.
Chocolate covered marshmallow.
There you go.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a bit hard to properly go the whole way. That's the wrapper gone.
And the wrapper's gone on the floor. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
there we go.
Okay.
Put that down.
You can have a bite. I'm going to have a bite.
Yeah, I'll give you half it.
So generous.
Ooh, there you
I'll
go.
have the bigger half as
Very
well.
sticky.
Thank you. Yeah, I have to wash your hands. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's so pink, like an artificial pink. That's nice.
More flumpy than the other thing.
Not really more flavoursome.
A lot softer as well. That's much nicer.
The chocolate is actually really nice.
I do like that.
You can tell it's not UK Cadbury,
Yeah.
but it's really smooth.
What would you give it?
I got a solid 4.
Yeah, I'd say a 4.1. Chocolate overload.
So much chocolate! Okay, next up is a snack that we don't know whether is actually from New Zealand. Like, Laura looked at us a bit strange when we picked this up and was a little bit wary of saying we should try this in this video.
I've never seen it before in my life. Not to the yellowy hue and the little bit like a scone.
Yeah, like when we saw these, they were also next to something that was called a scone.
Yeah.
So we
they have their own scones.
Yeah, so we thought, they'd also describe this as a scone if it was a scone, but they didn't. They called this a sugar bun, which, I mean, you can see there's a lot of sugar on the top of that, but it does look like, I know not all scones in the UK look like this. Like, this is a particularly big one. This almost looks a bit like a rock cake. Like, that is what it came like.
Yeah, good shout.
But I've definitely had scones like this in my time. I remember I used to get some free ones in London, and they used to look like this. So that's what makes me think that it could almost be a scone just described as something different. We got these from Pack and Save, by the way.
Yeah.
So this could be a Pack and Save special. They've got like this jam or like jelly
in
the middle of it as well.
Not too much.
So we're gonna have a bite. You have a bite of this one, I'll have a bite of this one.
Yeah.
And we'll take a bit of the jam and see, and then we'll decide. Ooh. You like that?
Oh, it's different.
Yeah, it's not a scone.
No, it is.
You think it is?
It's like a scone mixture.
Yeah.
But it's definitely got like lemon zest.
Yeah, the first thing I got was lemon, like very
Lemon
lemony,
zest.
which is probably explains the yellow colour. I just thought that was artificial.
Yeah.
But yellow.
But it's quite strong lemon. It's not the
Yeah.
It's not the nicest of lemony flavours, to be honest. No, it's got the raisins in there and the jam.
Yeah, the jam's quite nice.
And then the sugar on top.
Yeah. I just don't think you'd ever be able to eat a whole thing of that.
No, that's quite a lot.
That's a lot. But what I was going to say as well is, like, you can't really have anything else with it. Like, you know, in the scone in the UK, you'd put, like, some jam on it.
Yeah.
But, like, I suppose what that
It might
is,
be
maybe
quite
that's
nice
like the
with some
jam.
cream.
Yeah, maybe with cream, but just to, like, break it up
But
a
that
bit. But it's so
lemon's a bit
big.
odd.
Yeah. Lemon's odd, bit big. And what would it be out of 5 for you?
Probably a 1.8.
1.8.
Very low score.
Yeah,
Don't
fair.
really like the
I'm gonna go
lemony.
2.3. It's fine, and I love a scone in the UK, so I would have thought this might have been a bit better as well. But yeah, I'm a bit higher than you. 1.8, 2.3.
Yeah.
He's got a bottle in front of his face. It's an L&P.
New Zealand classic is what we've been told.
Yeah. And I'm actually just going to put up a disclaimer out. I actually have tried this before.
You have.
We went for a run and stopped at a cafe at the end, and I decided, by some miracle, I didn't want a wine. And instead, I just wanted a soft drink. And this caught my eye because I didn't know what it was. And I asked the waiter, and I can't even really remember what he described it as. I think he was a bit at a loss because it's clearly just a thing that people have here all the time. What's it smell like?
Lemony, herbally lemony.
Yeah. Which makes sense because it has got a lemon on the front.
Yeah.
Does that have anything else on the front?
Lemon and however you say that.
Perroa. Oh yeah, show that to the camera.
Perroa.
Maybe someone will. No.
Lemon and Perroa, and it says since 1908, so it's been going a while. Give this a pour.
Yeah, let's see what colour it is as well. It's like, yeah, I remembered it to be quite a light colour. It's been a few weeks ago since I've had this, and I remember it being fine. A bit like in Australia, we didn't know that lemon, lime, and bitters were a thing, and we nearly got to our final day in Australia and we hadn't tried one, had we? So it reminds me a little bit of this.
I would say.
Oh, an actual cheers.
It might actually. I'm hoping it tastes a little bit like Dudler, which is this Austrian drink, which is like a elderflowery lemonade. So I'm hoping it's going to taste something similar
Well, you did
to
say it was a bit herbal and lemon. Okay, let's go. It's got a tang.
It does taste elderflowery to me.
Yeah.
But
Not just lemon.
not very sweet actually. It's quite nice and refreshing.
Yeah. It's not like too sickly sweet. Like, you know, some fizzy drinks, obviously like full fat Coke and everything are just almost so sugary. It doesn't taste like super sugary.
It tastes more like tonic water rather than lemonade.
What would you give
nice.
that?
I'd have that. With some icing, summer day.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, really refreshing. 3.9. Yeah. Maybe I'd give it a 4.1.
Yeah.
4.1, like around the same ballpark. Like, I'd happily pick up a can of that if we were down the dairy.
Alright, so next up we've got some Belgian Creams, which they say cinnamon spiced raspberry delights. There you go, here's a packet. They've got like it's like a chocolatey biscuit with a cream on the inside, but it might be a cinnamon biscuit instead. Yeah,
cinnamon / chocolate. I mean, we picked these up as well because the flavour combination just slightly intrigued us. Like cinnamon, I feel like you might normally put with like just a normal cream, but like raspberry and cinnamon I wouldn't put together normally.
No.
And they look a little bit like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Maybe a healthy Oreo.
Yeah.
Let's all go. Oh god, it's so hard. That was a really optimistic bite there from me, and then I realised it was actually going to be harder on the teeth than what I thought.
They're quite nice actually.
Yeah. The cinnamon bit reminds me of a Christmas biscuit. Like a Leberkuchen. Is that what we call them?
Yeah. I think when I first had just the cinnamon, it wasn't the greatest. But when I got the raspberry cream is really nice actually.
Yeah, I see where it goes together, to be honest. Yeah, again, it doesn't feel too heavy. I could only eat a certain amount of Oreos. I mean, I know some people wouldn't have a problem. Because they're just too rich. This doesn't taste too rich. It's like Christmas crossed with summer.
No, I could definitely eat this. A whole packet of these.
Ooh, they're going to be his, and the mint creams are going to be mine. What would you give that then?
I'd give that a 4.2.
Ooh, nice.
Very, very Moorish.
I think I'd give them a 3.9 just because I think I'd have to be in the mood to have one. Like, I do think it's a little bit of a challenge to the senses, like with the two different tastes. So maybe like a 3.9. We'd agree on quite a lot of these.
But I do like ginger nuts, so you know, it's like that kind of. It's got that kind of spice biscuit.
So next up, we have another fruit. Thought we needed something a little bit more refreshing again to cut through the middle, and this is a Fejoa. Now, I had never even heard of a Fejoa until we were doing a little bit of research for this video. You eat it in a similar way to a kiwi, so that's what we're going to do in a second. Cut it open, spoon it out. I have no idea what to expect.
No.
Like the red kiwi, at least.
Absolutely no
almost like you with the red kiwi, I had no idea because you never liked kiwi before. We both have no idea what to expect. So when we cut inside, we immediately were like, this looks like a cucumber. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really like, it looks like a vegetable.
Yeah, I think it's the water in it, but then other fruits have that, like passion fruits also look a bit like that. I think it's got seeds in it, and you can eat the seeds. So you see like you've got a little one popping out there.
So you don't eat the outside?
No, I don't think so. The skin seems a bit harder than a kiwi skin, so I think you literally just have to go for it like that, okay? Ooh. Oh
really
no.
Tart.
Oh no, I'm not sure I like that. Oh, you got the whole thing.
That is really tart.
Oh, I don't think I like that. What is the aftertaste?
I don't know, it tastes
Oh no.
thick.
No, I think it tastes earthy.
Yeah.
I think it just tastes like the ground.
I quite like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I really
But
don't.
I quite like sour things.
I like sour things too, but that's like earthy and sour. No.
Ooh, yeah.
Nah, not really growing on me, to be honest. I do get what you mean.
But it definitely tastes a bit more vegetable-y than a fruit.
Yeah, and I think that's what messes with my head, to be honest. Go on then, what would you give it? Probably higher than me.
I'd like a 2.6.
2.6.
Yeah.
I think I'd give that 1.5.
Oof.
There is no way I'm going to be reaching for one of them again unless I really have to. And I can't understand in what situation I'd really, really need to eat a Fejoa, so maybe not.
Might have to add some LMP to wash it down.
So no from me. We're nearly there. We're nearly at the end.
Next up, we've got this Perky Nana. So I just opened this up. Thankfully, I did because this was a right mess to get out.
Yeah.
I think it's been crushed in transit. But yeah, I mean, when I first opened it, I was like, okay, this is similar to the sweets we just had, a bit more marshmallowy.
Yeah, what is with it? Like marshmallow. I feel like three out
wow,
of the
it's
things
getting
we've
stuck
had.
to the plate.
Oh my gosh, they're all marshmallow.
Yeah, but this, I feel like this has a little bit more of a wham bar.
Wham.
Do you know what I mean?
Just like a pure
sticky sweet, yeah, but it does smell like a foam banana.
No, I actually think this is going to be my worst nightmare because I hate foam bananas, and this is like a foam banana on steroids.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm not sure. Have you tasted it? Okay, here we go. Are you going to go, oh no. The thing is, I don't like about artificial banana taste is they taste like gone off banana. Like, you know, just when it's gone really bruised and brown, and that is what I hate.
Oh, this is
good drumstick on the inside, you know, like a lollipop.
It is a bit like a drumstick lollipop for you UK viewers.
I get why people like it.
It's chewy and sticky, less like a marshmallow, but very dense.
You know what? As I'm chewing it, because, you know, I'm having a lot of time to think whilst I chew because it's a long process. I actually don't think it's as bad as what I first thought.
No. So what would you give it?
You know what? I'd give that. I mean, it depends, right? Because on taste, I would give it like a 3.5. But when am I going to want to whip one of them open? Because it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So I'd probably then that would take the score down for me if we're going on practicality as well. So I'd say that would be like a 2.9.
2.9, yeah, it's about that. I was going to go 3 flat, 3.0.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I quite like that shoe.
So I think we've saved the best till last because everywhere we have gone in New Zealand, there has either been Hokey Pokey flavoured chocolate or Hokey Pokey flavoured ice cream. So I'm really excited to try this because I've tried nothing Hokey Pokey. You've had a Hokey Pokey ice cream.
Yeah.
And this is also special because Whittaker's is apparently a really popular brand of chocolate in New Zealand. So we'll give it a go. So we're doing a double whammy. Whittaker's and a Hokey Pokey all in one. I think these are like a special small version. You could get like a bigger, flatter, just like a normal bigger chocolate bar, but
this is more like the type of bar you would buy if you just get a snack one.
A bite size. But it looks very dense. Like, I'll just open this out.
Yeah, very thick.
It's really thick. Like, and it looks like it's like packed full of stuff either. I don't think it's like got much wafer in it. So maybe I'll just get it all out actually. So you can see it's like a full-on slab, but it looks a bit like it's got Toblerone in the middle.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, let's split. Oh my gosh.
If you can do it.
I actually don't think I can. Sorry, I've manhandled the chocolate now. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Sweaty palms on your chocolate. Woo.
Thank you. And I think Hokey Pokey is a little bit like crunchy or a bit like honeycomb-esque.
Oh, that's nice, you know. I'd say when I first bit into that, I was really excited, you know. Got all excited because it's, you know, sometimes crunchies can just be a bit too crunchy. At the middle bit's just too much. This was like amazing. It's like dotted throughout. So I thought that's going to be amazing. But then, as I kept biting, the chocolate just started to taste a little more artificial.
Yeah, it tastes similar to Toblerone chocolate at the start. I don't know what it is about the flavouring or whether it's oil or something like that. But then it did just get a bit bland. It's quite nice though that it's not as sweet as dairy milk.
I'm going in for the back.
Sometimes I don't particularly like super sweet like milk or white chocolate.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the bites are a little bit like crunchy, but a little bit less like crunchy. But yeah.
What would you give it?
I'd probably give that. Do you know, I'm a bit disappointed in that.
Yeah, I am too.
3.2. I think I would had high hopes. 3.2.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3.5. Like, I do think it'd be something I could see myself having. Maybe even a little bit more than like any of the ones with marshmallow in them, because I think that's a bit more of a deviation from what I'm used to. But yeah, I did hope this was going to be a bit better, and I do think it's the chocolate that lets it down. So maybe Cadbury's is just the superior chocolate. Sorry, Whittakers.
I'm not sure about that.
You don't? Oh, I think so. Up the bum though.
Alright, so I think that about wraps it up for our New Zealand treats. What do you reckon you would go for if you had to buy anything again? What would be your go-to?
I think my go-to would be the mint. The mint treats, you know.
Yeah, mint
they
treats,
win
yeah.
it for me. I do just think these hit all the right spots.
Yeah.
Ticked all the boxes. So yeah, mint treats. What about you?
I think I would go for the L&P. The
Oh yes, I forgot about the LMP.
L&P. I think it's probably the thing that I would be going for again and again because I wouldn't really get sick of it.
Yeah.
Everything else, maybe not the Belgian creams in terms of the food. I think that's quite nice.
Biscuit,
but,
yeah.
I think the fruits were a bit of a letdown, and the chocolates were all a bit.
Do it too much.
No, too much. They're all a bit. I didn't really particularly like all of the foam and marshmallow.
Yeah, honest, that would probably be quite a winning combination. Mint treats and LMP. I'd have to agree with you. If you are from New Zealand and have any non-supermarket bought things in mind that we should try, then please let us know, comment below, because we'd like to go on a little bit of a food tasting experience as we go around New Zealand, and maybe we'll do another one of these, but with an amalgamation of clips of things we've tried at restaurants or cafes or local eateries, so do let us know. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you again next week for another video. Bye bye!